Hi students, good morning. You can write present in the chat box. Okay, so after I guess very long time I'm getting a session. So, anyways, I have completed the theory part, so I'll be continuing with the problems till maybe 1 month or so because your exams might be in the month, maybe in the month of August or September. So July is there with us. So in July, I'll be doing anything related to problems of this because any is 40. It says 40% problems, but like 40 marks, 40 to 50 marks problems can come, and remaining 60 to 70 marks theory can come. Matlab out of 120 marks, out of 140 marks, in which you'll be attempting 100 out of 100. Sorry, out of 140 you'll be attempting 100. ठीक है तो problems ही था. Before starting with the fourth module problems, I decided to give again a revision and one more kind of a problem of third module itself, but थोड़ा सा tricky है. It came in exam 3-4 years back. Okay, but so tricky है but not difficult तो नहीं है. It is very straightforward itself, the type of problems which you are doing in third module. ठीक है, so I thought I'll be doing that and then I'll start with the fourth module. ठीक है, so let's begin. ठीक है, just concentrate, focus here. ठीक है, don't need to pay much. ठीक है, don't need to write anything, or if you are writing it's fine, but don't need to write it. The first part I'll do, just do a revision of it. ठीक है, थर्ड मॉडल की प्रॉब्लम्स में क्या था, जस्ट रिमेंबर देयर वाज a concept of swap ratio. Okay, swap ratio or exchange ratio is, which is also called, that is when two companies are getting into an agreement. One company is acquiring another company, then the acquirer company will not pay the other company's shareholder the cash amount. Instead of cash, they will be offering shares of their parent company. Okay, if Infosys is trying to take over Biocon, okay, then Infosys will offer shares of Infosys, okay, to the shareholders of Biocon in return of Biocon shares. So Biocon shares ko leke, they will destroy it and they will give the shares of Infosys. Okay, so in what ratio they will give, so that is called as the swap ratio. Whether for every one share of Biocon, the Biocon shareholders will get one share of Infosys, or two shares of Biocon के बदले one share, और half share of Biocon के बदले one share, or what it is. So that was swap ratio or exchange ratio. Based on that, we had dead sums. We have to remember what is EPS, okay, earnings per share. What is the formula for that? Okay, what is market capitalization? Okay, these are the simple things which you already know. Okay, so this was our first question. If you remember, I'll just walk. Per share was given. Okay, this is per share market value, market price of the shares on stock exchange, what you see. So that is somewhat like this. So 42 rupees, so 42 point रहता है, but take a round figure, 42 rupees, 28 rupees market price per share. So total market capitalization will be 42 multiplied by 10 lakhs. For this, 28 multiplied by 6 lakhs. This is the total market capitalization. Okay, I hope you don't have any doubts still here. Then the question was asked, what is the EPS of both the companies? So earnings per share, you know the formula, total earnings divided by number of shares. So total earnings kitna hai ye, number of shares is this much. So 50 lakhs divided by 10 lakhs, 18 lakhs divided by 6 lakhs. This is how you got. Then the second part of the question was, if the proposed merger takes place, what will be the exchange ratio? What would be the new earning per share for Amazon? Assume that the merger takes place by exchange of equity shares and exchange ratio based on current market price. ठीक है, swap ratio का one golden rule which I have told you is, whatever swap ratio is equal to numerator divided denominator it will be of the acquiring company. ठीक है, तो इधर भी it is very important to find out which is the target company and which is the acquiring company. In the first line is your answer. Amazon is intending to acquire Future Retail. So Amazon is the acquiring company, Future Retail is the target company. Fine. ये acquirer है, ये target है. तो फ्यूचर रिटेल के रिलेटेड जो भी आएगा इट विल कम इन द न्यूमरेटर ऑफ स्वैप रेशियो, एंड अमेजॉन रिलेटेड जो भी आएगा इट विल कम इन द डिनोमिनेटर ऑफ द स्वैप रेशियो. So in this, in the second part, it is told that exchange of equity shares and the exchange ratio is based on current market price. So we have to consider current market price for the calculation of the exchange ratio. Current market price या फिर market value per share दोनों ही होता है. तो current market price for this Amazon is 42 and future retail was 28. So the current market ठीक है, as this is the target company का current market price will be in the numerator, acquiring company का current market price will be in the denominator. So 28 by 42 we got the exchange ratio. And what should, ठीक है, this is what we got. And in the third part, what should be the exchange ratio? Future Retail wants to ensure that the earnings to member are as before the merger takes place. So जो भी पहले earning था, that should be same. So what should be the exchange ratio? Okay, now in the second part, we used market value per share for the calculation of exchange ratio. Okay. Now, because of, achha, I'll go to the solution, then you'll understand. So this is what we were doing. Okay, we've calculated EPS of Amazon and EPS of Future Retail. Then we found out swap ratio. So target company market price per share, acquiring company market price share. The swap ratio we got is 0.67. Then we found out. Okay, यहाँ तक. ठीक है. Then we are finding out the earnings per share. EPS हम लोग फाइंड आउट कर रहे हैं किसका, आफ्टर मर्जर, आफ्टर अमेजॉन एंड अमेजॉन बॉट फ्यूचर रिटेल, ये खरीदने के बाद में, आफ्टर दिस व्हाट विल बी द EPS खरीदने के बाद में. नाउ द न्यू कंपनी हैज कम अप आफ्टर द कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ अमेजॉन एंड फ्यूचर. सो व्हाट इज द EPS ऑफ न्यू कंपनी? सो अर्निंग्स ऑफ न्यू कंपनी डिवाइडेड ऑफ न्यू कंपनी. ठीक है, तो अर्निंग्स कितना हो गया? नाउ द अर्निंग्स ऑफ फ्यूचर रिटेल will become the earning of Amazon. ठीक है, जो भी इसका था फ्यूचर रिटेल का, now everything will be the owner of all the things of future retail will be Amazon. तो इसका earnings भी Amazon में ऐड कर देना है. So I'm getting new earnings after addition of both the earnings as 68 lakhs. Then total number of shares I need to find out. I'm going very fast because we have already did this. Okay, just. Okay, so Amazon ka the total number of shares already given in the question is 10 lakhs, taking it as it is. Now future retail ke jo shares the, okay, the number of shares of future retail will no longer be there because they have got the shares of Amazon. How many shares they have got Amazon? We will calculate as per the exchange ratio. Exchange ratio kitna tha? 0.67 was the exchange ratio. Okay, 6 lakhs is the original number of shares with future retail shareholders. So after multiplying this, we got the new number of shares of Amazon is 4 lakhs. Now old Amazon shares 10 lakhs and new Amazon shares 4 lakhs. Okay, so total number of shares with in Amazon company will be now 14 lakhs. So ये new number of earnings है, new earnings है और ये new number of shares है. So we'll get new EPS as 4.68. ठीक है, so earlier we got EPS of Amazon as 5. Now the EPS has reduced to 4.86. ठीक है, reduce as in मतलब combination में it is 4.86. But the third part says that exchange ratio so that the shareholders future retail will not be at a loss. ठीक है, तो उसके लिए again we'll calculate the swap ratio. ठीक है, swap ratio 0.67 is not good because our EPS is coming 4.68. ठीक है, so we will calculate a swap ratio as 3 divided by 5. 3 is what? The earnings per share of future limited, and 5 is the earnings per share of our Amazon Limited. ठीक है, ये बहुत पहले वाला. ठीक है, if you remember, we had got this 5 as the earnings of Amazon, 3 is the earnings of future. So we are doing 3 divided by 5 because it is said the future retail wants to ensure earning member as जैसा पहले था वैसे हमको चाहिए. Okay, so whatever was our earning earlier, we want it same way. उसके लिए we are doing like that. Okay, so we are, that's the reason we are doing 3 divided by 5, 0.6 swap ratio again. ठीक है, so this was about first question. If you want to just check it, एक extra check भी लेके आते हैं. The earnings were there, number of shares is this much. ठीक है, ये किधर से आया? Only this has been changed because earning share exchange ratio has changed. तो हम लोग का new number of shares is this much. Earlier we got 4 lakhs if you remember. Now we are getting 3,60,000. Okay. Now we are getting EPS as 5, which was we were getting earlier. So ये just एक check है. ठीक है, so this was there about first question. Second question भी similar ही था. Okay, so I'll not go in detail. We found EPS, we found swap ratio, then we found new number of new earnings and new number of shares. ये swap ratio था, earnings आया था, new EPS we got. Now again EPS will have earlier, so EPS of old of target company, EPS of acquiring company before merger जो था. So this will be our new swap ratio if we don't want to have any reduction in or increase in the new EPS. So swap ratio we'll find out using EPS. नहीं तो generally we use market price per share. Again a checking of this was done. And I had given this for practice. In this, a P ratio will was the new thing which we got. Take a second. Okay, so PE ratio was a new thing which was just a second. Sorry. ठीक है. Those who have joined now, I'm just doing a revision of numerical which I've already taught and I was doing very fast. So if you have studied, you will not have any problem. ठीक है, ये सब solve भी किया है exam. IATest you have solved this. ठीक है, you must have copied or पता नहीं, but you have written this. ठीक है, तो क्या था? Yeah, in this a new thing is there which is P ratio. Yeah. Okay, so okay. In this only P ratio is the new thing. Remaining thing is very much similar to the previous problems. Okay, so PE ratio का just like formula है market price divided by EPS. Okay, so if you remember that, you can just put whichever formula is required to find whatever you need. So उसके हिसाब से you should know all the formulas so that हाँ ये चाहिए तो ये apply करेंगे, ये चाहिए तो ये apply करेंगे. Okay, it is not a kind of a format के इसके बाद ये लिखना है, इसके बाद ये लिखना है. There is not no kind of a sequence or a format which is there in the third model questions. You need to use the formula depending upon what questions it is asked. Okay, so इसमें भी we'll go through fast. Swap ratio which is already given here. So number of shares issued to the target company shareholders will be this much. Same way, total earnings upon shares. So total earnings will be the addition of earnings of both the companies, and total number of shares will be which we got 1 lakh, and the 5 lakh was the original one. New 1 lakh we found out. So EPS we'll get it as 4.17. ठीक है, इधर तक कुछ डाउट नहीं रहना चाहिए. Then E ratio we were given, and we found out market price per share, and we could also find the total market price, total market capitalization or the value of the firm. Market capitalization, value of the firm, both are same. Okay, market price per share into total number of shares. तो आ गया 22 2 crore 50 lakhs. Okay, comma इधर उधर हो गया 2 crore 50 lakhs is the value. ये इतना ही डिफरेंस था इसमें, बस पी रेशियो यूज करना था. Then next question, this I'll not do. This, yeah, I've already given a peek. Solve, you have solved it in your IA test. If you have doubts regarding this, you can see the previous videos. Okay, I have explained it in great detail. That was related synergy. So it is actually a combination of second and third model ka concepts. Okay, but as it is there in third model, I have taught in third model itself. ठीक है, ये उसका पिछले वाले का chances is very less, but you should understand what how to solve that if it comes, because it has once come in exam बहुत पहले in 2016 I guess. 17 बैच के लिए आया था. Okay, ठीक है. So this is this is the question which I'll be solving. They're not very different. ठीक है, ज़्यादा कुछ डिफरेंट नहीं है, सिमिलर है. लेस देन हाफ एन आवर आई रिक्वायर टू सॉल्व दिस. ठीक है, तो इन दिस नाउ फोकस एवरीवन, 15 मिनट ध्यान दो बस. ओके, there are again two companies. Philip company is there, has decided to acquire Khaitan company. Okay, again two companies, Philip and Khaitan. So Philip company is our acquiring company. Khaitan, sorry, Philip company is our acquiring company and Khaitan company is our target company. Okay, this is the first thing you need to identify in any. One second. So this is the first thing which you need to identify, which is the target and which is the acquiring. Idhar gadbad kiya to everything will go haywire. Okay, so Philip company, our acquiring company, and Khaitan company is our target company. This is the data given: sales, profit after tax, number of shares, EPS, dividend, total market capitalization. As we know, this figure is irrelevant for us. Okay, ठीक है, सिर्फ confuse करने के लिए और time pass के लिए दिया है. Sales will not use it anywhere in our problem. At least in the type of third model. Third model की problems में sales will not be directly will not use it anywhere. Okay, profit after tax. This is considered as earnings, which we call जो earnings बोलते हैं हम लोग. Okay, so this is profit after tax. Okay, then it is given a number of shares, okay, which is in lakhs. So this is our important thing. EPS they have calculated and they have given it. Otherwise we could have calculated 28.13 divided by 3.75. So we could have got this. Then one new thing which you find here is dividend. Dividend आज तक नहीं दिया था. We didn't encounter any of the question dividend दिया है करके. Okay, so remaining is everything is fine, which we know. Total market capitalization or the market value of the company, both are same. ठीक है, again this is given. ठीक है, I hope no doubts will here. Now we need to find out pre-merger market value per share for both the companies. ठीक है, very simple, you know how to do this. Pre-merger market value per share. Market value per share. Try to remember the formula. Market value per share का formula क्या है? एक तो है PE ratio. Using PE ratio, we can find out PE ratio is equal to market price per share divided by earnings per share. ठीक है? So in this we have earnings per share. Okay, but we don't have PE ratio. किधर भी नहीं दिया. Okay, so this formula is not we cannot use it, P ratio वाला formula. So और एक formula क्या है for market value is total market capitalization, okay, is equal to market value per share MPS multiplied by number of shares. Okay, so इसका ये वाला था. So this we will use it and we will calculate the pre-merger market value of both the companies. So we have here market capitalization given in the last line and number of shares भी दिया है. Okay, sorry, market value per share we need to find out. Market capitalization is given and number of shares is given, so we can easily calculate market value per share of both the companies. Okay, then in the second question it is given. I'll do the sums. Okay, I'm just explaining what how to find out. Post merger EPS. Okay, after merger, after Philip company takes over Khaitan company, what will be the EPS? One thing, मार्केट वैल्यू पर शेयर आफ्टर मर्जर. ठीक है, ये वाला प्री मर्जर है, ये वाला पोस्ट मर्जर है. आफ्टर मर्जर व्हाट विल बी द मार्केट वैल्यू पर शेयर एंड प्राइस अर्निंग रेशियो, पी रेशियो क्या है आफ्टर मर्जर. So three things we need to find out after the merger takes place: EPS, MPS and PE ratio of Khaitan company. ठीक है, एक्चुअली ये ऑफ फिलिप कंपनी होना चाहिए. हाँ, खैतान कंपनी विल नो लॉन्गर बी एग्जिस्ट आफ्टर मर्जर. ठीक है, द शेयर होल्डर्स. ठीक है, सॉरी फॉर दिस, ये फिलिप कंपनी है. Okay, or else if nothing is also given, then also it is considered as Philip company itself, because post merger के बाद में acquiring company will no longer be working, okay, in operation. The books of acquiring company will be transferred, and the books of target company will be transferred to the acquiring company, and acquiring company will take care of everything. Okay, even if nothing is given here, कुछ भी नहीं दिया ना, post merger EPS, market value and price earning ratio, बस. Only if this is given, still it is considered that Philip company का or the acquiring company का ही you need to find out. ठीक है, okay. So going forward, the shareholders of Khaitan company are offered share of at rupees 30, at rupees 40, at rupees 56, at rupees 20 in the exchange, in the share exchange of merger. ठीक है, इसका मतलब क्या है कि now there are three offers which has been given. In the previous questions, it was only one offer. Okay, whatever the market price was there of target company, the acquiring company was offering that. So for the swap ratio or the share exchange ratio formula, we were putting market price of target company divided by market price of acquiring company. Okay, so because that was the only offer. Now in this case, there are three different offers given to the target company. Okay, one is rupees 30 rupees के इसमें we'll exchange, or we'll exchange in rupees 56, or we'll exchange in rupees 20. ठीक है, so there will be 3 EPS we will get post. हाँ, तो 3 EPS मिलेगा हमको, 3 different kind of EPS. One EPS we will calculate using rupees 30. Then another EPS will calculate using rupees 56. Another EPS will calculate using rupees 20. The procedure is same, but we need to do it everything 3 times. So EPS 3 मिलेगा, market value also will get 3, P ratio will also will get 3. Okay, मतलब 3 different according to 3 different offers. If the target company accepts 30 as the offer, then that will be applicable after the merger. ठीक है, but हम find out तो तीनों करना है, using rupees 30, using rupees 56 and using rupees 20. ठीक है, these three things. ठीक है, for A and B करते, बाद में C and D को बाद में I'll explain it. ठीक है, ठीक है, very simplest thing, straightforward. Market cap stands for capitalization is equal to market price into number of shares. ठीक है, no doubt in this formula. ये मिलेगा कैसे? फिलिप कंपनी का मार्केट प्राइस पर शेयर इज 420 lakhs डिवाइडेड बाय 7.5 lakhs. ओके, तो हम लोग, ठीक है, आई कीप ऑन कमिंग हियर देन. ठीक है, वो ये कहाँ से आया? 420 lakhs फ्रॉम वेयर आई गॉट इट फ्रॉम हियर. टोटल मार्केट कैपिटलाइजेशन इज 420 ऑफ फिलिप कंपनी, 45 ऑफ खैतान कंपनी. तो टोटल मार्केट कैपिटलाइजेशन दोनों कंपनी का है. Then we also have EPS of both the companies. No, sorry, no EPS नहीं चाहिए. The number of shares of both the companies, 7.5 and 1.5. So using this formula, ये market price इधर है क्या? Market cap divided by total number of shares will come here. So market price इधर है, market capitalization divided by total number of shares. we got it as 56. ठीक है, any doubts here? No. ठीक है, same goes for Khaitan company. 45 lakhs is the market capitalization, 1.5 lakhs number of shares is equal to 30. ठीक है, तो ये दो EPS हो गए, दो मार्केट प्राइस हो गए फॉर बोथ द टू कंपनीज. मार्केट प्राइस पर शेयर ऑफ टू कंपनीज वी हैव गॉट. दिस इज आवर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन आंसर्ड. ठीक है, सेकंड क्वेश्चन इज प्रीटी बिग. We need to calculate swap ratio. You can see 3 divided by sign here. So we will be getting 3 different swap ratios. Again, I'm repeating, swap ratio is equal to target companies whatever in the numerator divided by acquiring companies whatever in the denominator. ठीक है, गोल्डन रूल. जो भी है ऊपर टारगेट कंपनी का आएगा, नीचे एक्वायरिंग कंपनी का आएगा. So for ₹30, which was the first offer given by the acquiring company. ठीक है, I'll be little loud. नीचे थोड़ा डिस्टर्बेंस है. So first offer was ₹30, which was given. So 30 was given to whom? To target company shareholders. So 30 will come in the numerator, 56 will come in the denominator. Okay, here 56. Oh, sorry, इधर नहीं मिलेगा. 56 we have found out here. Okay, 56 is the market price per share of the acquiring company. Okay, 30 is the market price of the target company. This we have got. This 30 we are not using it. Okay, here ये जो 30 है ना, this is from the question. Okay, because first offer was given as 30, second offer was given 56, third offer was given something else. Okay, if I remember correctly. Okay, 30 was the first offer, 56 was the second offer, ₹20 was the third offer. So 30 will come in numerator once, then in the next part 56 will come in numerator, then in the next part ₹20 will come in the numerator. Okay, so this is what it is coming. So first for ₹30 divided by 56, market price of the acquiring company. So we got swap ratio as 0.54. Similarly for this 56 by 56 1, and for this 20 by 56 this. So these are the 3 different swap ratios. Process is exactly same, but we need to do 3 times everything. जो भी कर रहे हैं ना 3 बार करना है. 3 different, because there are 3 different offers given by the acquiring company. ठीक है, 3 अलग अलग ऑफर है. 30 में लेते हैं हम लोग, या तो 56 में लेते हैं, या 20 में लेते हैं, ऐसे एक्सचेंज करेंगे. तो विच ऑफर विल यू एग्री करके ऐसा नेगोशिएशन चल रहा है. सो इन द नेगोशिएशन टारगेट कंपनी इज ट्राइंग टू फाइंड आउट, और बोथ द कंपनीज बेसिकली, दोनों के फाइनेंस की टीम, दे आर ट्राइंग टू फाइंड. दिस एक्चुअली हैपेंस इन कंपनीज. ओके, दोज हु गेट एनी काइंड ऑफ अरे बाप रे, those who get any kind of a job related to mergers and acquisition, and when they are finding out what is the best, or if you are going into a company which deals into mergers and acquisition, then you will be encountering these kind of things. Not this simple, but this is the basis of this. ठीक है, तो ये 3 different kinds of negotiation चल रहा है. 3 different offers are there, and we are calculating what is the best possible, best profitable offer. Okay, so 3 different swap ratios we got. Similarly, we'll also calculate earnings per share. Okay. For ₹30. Okay. For ₹30, earnings per share I have written it directly. Okay. इसमें already given profit after tax or earnings per share which we were using here. 28.13 Philip का, 3.75 Khaitan company. So after acquisition, what will happen? Post-merger EPS will be, post-merger earnings will be 28.13 plus 3.75. ये total earnings हो जाएगा. Then number of shares, this will be same, 7.5. But 1.5 will change, as I was discussing in the previous question. ये target company का 1.5 है, multiplied by swap ratio होगा. Okay, so this I have written it directly here. This is the total earnings, because I'm calculating newer EPS, right? So total earnings divided by total number of shares. Total number of shares 7.5 given in the question of the acquiring company. This I'm calculating. 1.5 it is given for the target company, I am multiplying it by swap ratio. So ये हो गया नया EPS. Any doubts in this? ठीक है. तो same goes for the remaining 56 के लिए I am doing नीचे 56 for 56 I am calculating EPS. Same numerator is same, total earnings ये भी same है, 1.5 भी same है. 1 is what I am getting as a second swap ratio. ठीक है. If you remember, इधर हम लोग को swap ratio आया है. First swap ratio is 0.54 and the swap ratio is 1. This is 3.96. So from there I'm getting 0.54. Okay, for the first EPS. For the second EPS I'm getting 1. I'm getting this as EPS. For third I'm getting 0.36. Okay, so this is the third EPS which I'm getting. So first, a second, or a third. So three swap ratios we have calculated, three earnings per share post merger we have calculated. Okay, so we are calculating which is the best offer. Then again, three kinds of, what do you say, हाँ, और क्या find करना है, इतना ही find करना है. Then combined P ratio we need to find out. Combined P is in P after merger. तो weighted average of individual firms P ratio will be done. अभी इसका क्या मतलब है? First of all, pre-merger P of Philip company we have calculated. We can calculate as 56 divided by 3.75. What is the formula for P ratio? Market price per share divided by earnings per share. Okay, pre-merger, merger के पहले. Okay, so 3. EPS of this is 3.75 and this was 2.5. Oh shit. Okay, sorry. Hang on. ठीक है, इधर आएंगे तो EPS it is already given 3.75 and 2.5, right? And we have calculated market price as 56, okay, and 30 earlier pre-merger ka. So that's the reason we are doing like this here. Okay, 56 market price per share we have calculated, 3.75 is the EPS. तो PE ratio का P इधर है, E इधर है. So we have got P ratio pre-merger. ठीक है. Why we are calculating pre-merger? Post-merger में there will be weighted average. मतलब इसका कितना weight है, इसका कितना weight है. मतलब weighted average I guess you know. Okay. What is the contribution? Depending upon that, I'll put more weight for one variable and less weight for another variable. Even if you don't understand, you will understand it now. ठीक है. Pre-merger, I'm calculating of the acquiring company. Same way, pre-merger PE, I'm calculating of the this target company. So price we have calculated 30, and इसका 2.5 is the earnings per share. Pre-merger earnings per share. So this is the pre-merger PE. The price earning ratio for both the companies we have calculated. Now we'll calculate the weighted average combined price earning ratio or the post-merger price earning ratio. ठीक है. ये इधर क्या किया? इधर क्या किया? 14.93 multiplied by 28.13. Okay. So 14.93 we have got. चाहिए 3 इधर रह गया. Sorry. So 14.93 we have got it from here, multiplied by 28.13 is what? 28.13 is the earnings of the acquiring company. Okay, if you remember. Hang हो रहा है. ठीक है. I cannot navigate to that, but 28.13, I'm just telling, just remember 28.13. You know how to calculate weighted average. ये वाला जो part है ना, this, using this part we are calculating. If you have, if you remember WACC, weighted average cost of capital, you calculate. Okay, equity multiplied by the weighted average of equity and weighted average of debt, like that. So similarly, we are calculating like this. So this is the weight of the acquiring company. This is the weight of the target company, and this is the PE of target company, PE of acquiring company. Okay, so this is the total earnings denominator. Both the denominator will have total earnings. In the numerator, I'll multiply the pre-merger PE with the earnings of acquiring company, pre-merger PE into earnings of target company, and I'll get combined PE or the price earning ratio after merger as 14.58. ठीक है, ये समझा कि नहीं? If you have any doubt, you can ask me, or you can refer the video later on also, and I'll put it today itself. You can refer it later on also, and you can ask whenever you want, the next class or anytime. ठीक है, no doubts. So I'll move on to the C part. C part को explain करते हैं. So we are done with A and B. A and B we have calculated. Now C and D are very small. Okay, just you need to understand what you खाली याद करो what is convertible debentures, what is debentures. You don't need to know the exact meaning or the definition of it, but debentures करके भी कुछ होता है, kind of a bond with the company which you have bought. Okay, not the equity shares. And one more thing is dividend or interest available. ये भी फाइंड करना है. Okay, so post merger dividend or interest available to Khaitan company shareholders. Okay, now Khaitan company shareholders are coming here, though they earlier were getting some dividend or interest from the Khaitan company. Now, as the Khaitan company shareholders now will become the shareholders of Philip company. So what changes will be there, or what dividend or interest they will be getting? Okay, shares, how much they will be getting, we have calculated. Okay, using earnings per using swap ratio divided by number of shares, we got the new number of shares for the target company shareholders. अभी dividend कितना, interest कितना, and convertible debentures का क्या होगा? These three things we need to find out. C and D, not difficult, just new things. So it's अलग अलग है. So dividend we have 1.3, 0.6. Rest all the things we have here, and we have whatever we have calculated in the further slide, that we will be using it in C and D. We can just look. Okay, first thing, market value. Market value as per different EPS. तो पहले market value calculate करेंगे, which was different. ठीक है. So market value 3.84 was one first EPS. This is what we got. Okay, 3.86, 3.54, 3.96. Three different EPS there. So using those EPS, I'm calculating market value. 14.58 क्या है? 14.58 we have got from here, new PE. Okay. So market value, नया market value क्या आएगा? New EPS multiplied by PE after merger. Okay, post merger PE. So 56, or else 5.54 into 14.58 this, or 3.97 into 14.5 this. So these were the three EPS which we calculated in the previous slides, and this is the new PE which we got after merger in the previous slide. The three different market value we will get. Okay, now this is actually, this I had forgotten. This completes the second part. Okay, I'm going to third part, which is about which was about the debentures. Okay, 1.5 lakhs अरे I'll again go here. It is written Philip Company's EPS of Khaitan Company shareholders are offered at 100 rupees, 15% convertible debentures of rupees 3 shares held in Khaitan. Okay. Philip Company's EPS of Khaitan Company shareholders are offered rupees 100. Okay, so Khaitan you need to calculate. थोड़ा गड़बड़ है. हाँ, you need to calculate Philip Company's EPS. ठीक है. Khaitan Company, it is telling Khaitan Company shareholders are offered rupees 100 15% convertible debentures or 3 shares held in Khaitan. मतलब 3 shares if they give, they will get one convertible debenture which is of 15% offered at 100 rupees. ठीक है. So total shares कितने हैं खैतान कंपनी के शेयर होल्डर्स के पास में? 1.5. 1.5 lakh shares are there with the Khaitan Company shareholders. So I'll be using 1.5 to calculate. वैसे सुनो तो 1.5 lakhs is the total number of shares of the Khaitan Company shareholders divided by 3. Okay, divided by 3. So 50,000 new shares I'll be issuing, or the new debentures, what we call, will be issuing. So 15% of rupees 100. 15% of rupees 100 is rupees 15. So 15 rupees ka 50,000 shares ka, what will be the amount? The amount will be 7,50,000 debentures, and the combined PAT will be calculating after that. So profit after tax of Philip Company, profit after tax of Khaitan minus interest plus after tax. Now how much tax will be there on that interest? That will be removed. ठीक है. अभी फिलहाल ये नहीं समझ में आ रहा, नहीं तो भी नेक्स्ट क्लास में आई डू इट अगेन दिस पार्ट सी एंड डी. ठीक है. 1.5 lakhs was the total number of shares of Khaitan Company. For every 3 shares, so divided by 3. Okay, 50,000 is the new shares. I need to remove it as part of debenture. So as 15% of rupees 100, so rupees 15 for every 50,000 shares. So the interest which I'll be getting on debentures is this much. Okay, so interest ये इतना है. Okay, tax rate is given in the question, and again interest is this. Profit after tax of Philip Company given in the question. Profit after tax of Khaitan Company is given in the question. Combined profit after tax I need to calculate after this interest वाला activity होता है तो what is the profit after tax I am calculating. ठीक है. PAT of Philip Company given in the question 28.13. PAT of Khaitan Company given in the question 7.5 lakhs. I have got it from here. 0.5 is the tax rate, 50%. 7.5 lakhs is the interest. So combined PAT I'm getting it as this. Why I am calculating? क्यों calculating क्यों कर रहा हूँ combined PAT? Because I need to calculate EPS. It is given. It was asked in the question. EPS of Philip Company. What will be the new EPS of Philip Company? So new EPS के लिए I need earnings divided by number of shares. So earnings क्या है? This is the new earnings, combined PAT or profit after tax. It's my new earnings. So this new earnings I'm calculating. Why new earnings? Again, I'm calculating. It is not just the addition of these two, but something has been removed from this. What has been removed? The interest component is been removed. Okay, that plus लिखना भूल गया. Interest component is been removed from here. Okay, so this is the new earnings per share. ये सेम ही आ गया because ये 3.75 ही होता है. 7.5 into 0.5 plus 7.5. Sorry, ये multiplication. जो भी है calculation we will get it. Then post merger dividend. ठीक है. Post merger dividend में again 3 dividend was already there. 1.3 dividend is already given for the for the target company shareholders, 0.541 and 0.36. Okay, this is the EPS which we have got, and 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. Okay, this is we have got from here. Post-merger dividend on interest available to Khaitan Company shareholders, assuming 50% tax rate. 0.541 and 3.96 we have got from swap ratio. That I'm using 0.541 and 0.36 from swap ratio I have got. Then 1.3 is the dividend. 1.3 is the dividend of the Philip Company shareholders. Okay, it is already there. It's 1.3, 1.3, 1.3. This is there. And yeah, 1.5. Okay, 1.5 is the total number of shares of the Khaitan Company. So from here we have got these three. Okay, 1.5 is the total number of shares with Khaitan Company. 1.3 is the dividend which they will be getting. ये वाले shareholders they will be getting 1.3 as the dividend. Okay, how they will be getting depending upon what is the swap ratio. What is the different swap ratios? So this is how this slide is. 0.54 ये वाला swap ratio है. This is the total number of shares. ठीक है, depending upon which they will get dividend. How much dividend they will get? This much dividend they will get. Okay, depending upon this swap ratio. So for rupees 30 with this swap ratio, ये number of shares into the dividend 1.3. ऐसे करके I am getting 3 different dividends. इतना ही है, इतना difficult नहीं था. But from where you need to take it, that is tricky. These two things are same. Dividend, how much I'm getting? 1.3. How many shares are there? 1.5 lakh shares are there. 1.3 lakh dividend है total. 1.5 lakh shares है total. 0.54 is the swap ratio. 1.3 lakh dividend है. 1.5 lakh shares है. 1 is the swap ratio. Same goes for this. So in this sum, everything you need to do twice. Okay. Okay. This you might have got confused. Okay. In this, just remember, there is a kind of a debentures, okay, which the Philip company is offering to the Khaitan company. Debenture holders के लिए भी offer कर रहे हैं. जो equity shares है, the Khaitan company shareholders will get that equity shares also, but along with the equity shares, some new dividend they will also be getting. ठीक, ये actually है ना, हाँ, ये निकालो. So new debentures they'll also be getting here 50,000. So 1.5 lakh shareholders जो है, they will get 50,000 debentures. Why 50,000? Because for every 3 shares of Khaitan company they'll be getting 1 debenture, and that 1 debenture is of 15% of rupees 10 of rupees 100. So 15 rupees हो गया for 50,000. So how much is the interest on debenture? We have got 7,50,000. So because of this, we need to calculate the earnings per share. Earnings per share calculate करना है. तो उसके लिए we have calculated earnings, total earnings which have been reduced because of interest. ठीक है, इधर next slide में calculate करना नहीं किया है. Okay, so new EPS I will get, it will be 28.13 lakhs divided by the number of shares. Okay, so how many number of shares I'll calculate it later on and put it in the slide. So number of shares कितने हैं, that will be our new EPS after this. Okay, very lengthy question, but it was asked in the exam once. ठीक है, still if you have doubts you can refer this video later on and you can ask me question in the next class. ठीक है, so this is all about today. Okay, ठीक है. uh, ठीक है, anything you want to ask? My laptop is not working properly. ठीक है, then we'll call it off. ठीक है, चलो, thank you.